A 12-year-old girl sits riding through darkness. Her name is Xylene, and she is emaciated. Her cheekbones punch out of her pale skin, and her face, like the rest of her, is void of all fat. Her hair is barely an inch long and sticks to her head in clumps. She stares out of the window, praying to be brought back to the light where she was born, back to where the children would be going to bed, and where Father Prophet is. Except the man driving the vehicle also calls himself Father. He leads her into the darkness, which is full of color, toys, food, and liars. She is forced to decide, stay with the liars or find her way back to the light. This is how the story, My Life with Liars, starts. I was drawn straight into the story from page 1, and if you asked me why, I could only tell you 3 things without spoiling the entire story. 1. The point of view. 1. The point of view. The book is written from Xylene's point of view, which the author, Caela Carter, pulled off beautifully and helped call attention to the fact that even if you remove a person from the place they were brainwashed, it won't get rid of what they were taught to believe. And Xylene was taught or brainwashed most of her life. If it wasn't written from her point of view, it would have been more hard to see point to a caged mind. The book shows Xylene's thought process and how it changed as she found things out, which was an essential part of the book, making me feel like I was right by Xylene's side as she starts. Point 3. Healing. Throughout the book, she has constant support from her family and friend. They helped her, but the final choice was hers, which I feel was a big part of the story, because throughout the entire book, she was taught never to think anything was hers, even herself. I recommend this book because it made me realize you don't have to be trapped physically to be stuck. You can also be trapped by the beliefs that you hold. It can change your perspective on things, because not everything is black and white. Though I will say I recommend this book for those who are 10 years old and above, since there are mentions of abuse, starvation, and a cult, which some might find too disturbing.